Hello, my beautiful Libras. Welcome to my channel, EleMental Lyfe Guided Messages, and also welcome back to my current and new subscribers. Today, I will be doing your mid-September through mid-October money reading for the zodiac sign of Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, or wherever you may have major placements in your chart. Please keep in mind that this is not a personal one-to-one reading, so please take what resonates and leave behind what does not. And if you would like a personal reading, you can do so by going to my website, ElementalLyfe.com. And if you like jewelry, crystals, and candles, that is also available on my website as well. And if you like weekly money, career, and finance readings, please head on over and subscribe to my other channel, Money Path Tarot. That information can be found on the main page of this channel, as well as in the description box below. And if you would like to become a channel member in order to receive exclusive readings, please do not hesitate to join. To become a member, you can press the join button that's right below the video, as well as on the main page of this channel. And also, if you enjoy this reading and you feel as though this reading resonates with you, please like, subscribe, press the little bell for future notifications on future readings, and also comment down below. And please do not forget to also hype up the video as well. I have already cleared the energies and meditated over the cards. Now let's begin your reading. Okay, what messages do we have for my beautiful Libras when it comes to their money from mid-September through mid-October? Okay, you have Vine, seek out information that will help you. Any other messages? Okay. You have Vulture, depression, anxiety, worry that something is against you. What should they be looking out for? Okay, you have Handshake. A meeting with a stranger could be important. And what is the overall outcome? Okay, you have Hat. You'll be playing a different role. You have Flowers, happiness, and you have temporary situation. Okay. So my beautiful Libras, when it comes to your money from mid-September through mid-October, the first card that flew out is Vine, seek out information that will help you. So it's important in the weeks ahead that you seek out information, knowledge, insight, wisdom in order to elevate and grow when it comes to your finances. There may be specific information or there may be help that's available for you in order to allow you to elevate your financial growth. So if you feel as though you want to start something, you want to invest into something, you want to move forward with an idea, a plan, a goal, a project, a creative endeavor, a pursuit, I feel as though by you either gaining knowledge or seeking knowledge, it's going to allow you to elevate in your craft. It's going to allow you to elevate in that specific area so that you're able to really scale upward and gain forward movement, traction, growth, and the success that you're trying to seek or that you're trying to accomplish or achieve in the weeks ahead. But there's information all around you. And I feel as though the universe is going to be bringing you or gifting you signs and synchronicities, as well as illuminating your path forward towards the right people, resources, information, situation, and circumstance that's going to help you elevate and grow. But the connections that you build, networking, and seeking out knowledge is going to be important in order for you to elevate financially in the weeks ahead. And for the second card, you have Vulture, and it states depression, anxiety, worry that someone is against you. For some of you, you may feel as though there's a force that's trying to block your access towards elevation. You may feel as though someone is sending you negative energy. For some of you, someone could be either trying to block you energetically by doing some sort of spell work or trying to throw you off of your game due to jealousy or due to your ability to really elevate and grow. This could be at work. This could be a coworker, a family member, a boss, a supervisor. Someone that you may know may be trying to knock you off your game or slow down your traction when it comes to you gaining access to higher levels of success, financial growth gains, or going after the opportunities that you want. I feel as though you sense this, and I feel as though you're going to be finding out who this individual is or what this individual or these individuals may be doing to try to block your access towards elevation and success. For some of you, you may be in a toxic work environment that's causing you a lot of stress and anxiety, a lot of worry, because you may feel as though the position that you hold is not safe due to office politics or what may be going on within that culture or that environment that you may work in. So you may be trying to figure out a way to remove yourself from a negative or a toxic work environment, or this could be a personal situation or circumstance that may be causing you a lot of stress, anxiety, and worry. This could be due to your finances. This could be your living situation. And I feel as though once you remove yourself from this environment, whether this is your place of living, whether this is a job, a career, a situation, a circumstance, I feel as though something is going to be revealed to you so that you can make a change in order to remove yourself out of the situation, so that you can relieve stress, anxiety, and worry, and so that you're able to level up in the way that you want to. But I feel as though you're going to be discovering who's been trying to suppress or create unnecessary roadblocks for you, as well as you making a decision to walk away from situations and circumstances that may be holding you back or causing you a lot of stress and anxiety that could be affecting your health. And when it comes to what you need to be looking out for, you have Handshake. A meeting with a stranger could be important. So for some of you, I feel as though you may be meeting someone important. I feel as though by you networking, and I feel as though this is connected to this Vine card, by you going out, networking, socializing, being introduced to new people is going to allow you to gain access to knowledge, insight, information, resources that could really elevate you financially. So if you're trying to start a business, as I mentioned before, I feel as though the knowledge, the insight, and the help, the guidance, and the assistance that you're seeking is available to you. You just have to ask around. I feel as though the universe is going to be connecting you with the right people in order for you to elevate and receive the knowledge, the insight, the information, and the help that you're seeking during this time. For some of you with this Handshake card, you may need to look out for someone who's very wise and knowledgeable in their craft. They may be doing something similar to what you want to pursue. And I feel as though by you reaching out to this person is going to be willing to help you elevate when it comes to your growth, as well as aligning you with the right financial opportunities that's going to allow you to have some sort of success. And for some of you, I feel as though the universe is going to be sending you a lot of help, a lot of signs, a lot of access, a lot of synchronicities that's going to allow you to go down a path that you feel works for you. And for some of you, you may be collaborating or partnering up. And I feel as though the person that you're going to be connecting with has what you need and you have what this person needs. So the both of you are going to come together and create some sort of mutual success. And when it comes to your overall outcome, the first card, you have Hat. You will be playing a different role. So for some of you, I feel as though you're going to be elevated into a higher position. So there may be something coming down the pipeline in regards to your career where someone may be leaving or retiring. So there may be a position opening up for you to take on a higher, a better, or a new role. For some of you, you may be transitioning or going after a new job opportunity where you're going to be chosen for the position. And I feel as though the position that you're going to be chosen for is going to be higher, as well as give you a higher salary or higher pay than what you may have previously been working. And for some of you, you may be receiving, as mentioned before, a raise or promotion, but you're elevating in status. And I feel as though your role is shifting and changing, where you're able to gain access to forward movement and advancement when it comes to what you do to make money. And for the second card, you have Tent, and it states temporary situation. So for some of you, I feel as though you're currently in a transitional period. And I can see this with this Hat card where you're going to be playing a different role. I feel as though you're transitioning from a period of lack to a period of abundance, of knowing what you can have, of elevation, access, growth. So, and for some of you, you may be going to school, taking a course of learning. So right now you're temporarily in a position to soak in knowledge, gain experience, take in the wisdom and the access that's being granted to you while you're in this transitional phase, so that it can help you to get to where you want to go, so that it can help you to land the job or the opportunity that you want, as well as the success and you pouring into or investing into something that's really going to take off for you. But you're currently in a transitional phase that's leading up to you heading in a direction towards a lot of success. And with the Flowers card coming out, this is going to lead towards a lot of happiness, where there's forward movement, growth, gains, your investments paying off for you big time. And for some of you, you may be receiving some sort of reward or recognition by being gifted flowers. So for some of you, if you are retiring because you're transitioning to a new phase in life, so you're ready to retire and enjoy the fruits of your labor, I feel as though people are going to be acknowledging your contributions to what you may do for work, your skills, your gifts, your talents, and your ideas. So you may find that people are going to be recognizing you as you transition to a new phase in life. For some of you, you may be transitioning to a position of power by elevating in your role, and people are going to be showing you appreciation for the work that you have done and elevating you because you have what it takes to receive a higher level position as well as more money and a lot of support. But I feel as though you're going to be gifted flowers. You're going to be gifted a lot of support, respect, people acknowledging your contributions in the weeks ahead. And for some of you, you may be receiving good news that's going to make you very happy. This could be a raise, a promotion, or your education, your knowledge, and whatever you have been investing into really paying off for you and growing big time. Some of you, you may be coming into some sort of financial abundance from all of your hard work, or you may be receiving a huge return on your investments, but things are truly coming together as they should to elevate you financially in some sort of way. Okay, what other messages? Okay, you have conflict. And with conflict, it states, be careful with whom you deal with anything related to your finances. There could be some misunderstandings with someone about money. So for some of you, I feel as though this is connected to this Vulture card, where you may have someone working against you to block you financially or to block you from elevating towards higher levels of success. This could be, as mentioned before, a toxic work environment. This could be a coworker, an employee if you're a business owner. This could be a boss, a supervisor, a family member, a friend, someone that you may deal with in business or that you may work with when it comes to you making money. I feel as though there may be some sort of misunderstanding or conflict, and the universe is urging you in the weeks ahead to be careful with whom you deal with when it comes to your finances and your money. For some of you, this could even be a relationship or a partner. You may be discovering something that they may have done in regards to your finances, where they may have taken some money or they may have bought something without your permission from a joint account. But I feel as though there's going to be some sort of disagreement surrounding money and finances in the weeks ahead. And the universe is urging you to really pay attention to your money and be careful with whom you assist or who you deal with financially. For some of you, this could even be a contract or business deal. It's important that you really do your due diligence and pay attention to what you're signing, what you're getting yourself into, connected to making money or your finances, because you don't want it to come back to bite you because you did not do the work that you needed to do to ensure that you're protected financially. But I feel as though for some of you through this experience, you're going to learn a higher level of discernment when it comes to your finances, as well as be more careful moving forward when it comes to who you deal with in business. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pull another oracle card to see what other messages we have. Okay, what other messages do we have for my beautiful Libras when it comes to their money? Okay, you have competition and you have spending. So you have competition and spending. So when it comes to your finances, the first card that came out is competition. So for some of you, I feel as though this is also connected to this Vulture card and this conflict card, where someone sees you as competition. I feel as though a lot of you are leveling up in a major way. You're seeking knowledge. You're soaking in information. You're making your plans. You're headed towards what you feel is going to allow you to elevate and advance when it comes to your career and when it comes to your money. And I feel as though someone sees you as competition. If you're creating a business, or if you're going down a path that you feel is divinely meant for you, I feel as though people that does something similar to what you're trying to do or what you're currently doing, they see you as competition. They know that you have the potential to outshine them. So you may find that along your path or in the weeks ahead, you're going to be faced with a lot of haters, a lot of people that see you as competition. They see the light within you. They see the possibilities within you, and they may be trying to block your access towards elevation or growth through intimidation or through trying to create unnecessary roadblocks for you. But I feel as though you're up for the challenge. You know your value, you know your worth, and you're going to continue to go after what you want and what you feel is going to allow you to elevate when it comes to higher levels of success, as well as financial gains and growth. And when it comes to spending, I feel as though you need to really pay attention to your spending. The universe is urging you to do this as well by paying attention to your bills, your receipts, what's going in versus what's going out, what you're investing your money into, where your money is going, where your money is growing. So it's going to be important for you in the weeks ahead to really pay attention to your finances. This could also be connected to this conflict card, where there may be a conflict in regards to your money. This could be in a relationship, a partnership, even with your job. For some of you, there may be a miscalculation on your paycheck. So you may be addressing this issue with an employer. For some of you, if you have applied for a new position or a new job, you may find that your pay rate may be off, or it may not be what you were promised. But I feel as though you're going to be discovering a discrepancy within your financial documents or something financially. This could be a paycheck, as mentioned before. This could be a contract, or even while looking at receipts. But I feel as though you're really going to be paying attention to your spending, and something may be pointed out to you that you need to adjust or pay attention to. And for some of you, you may be gathering receipts and preparing early for tax season. You may also be looking at your documents, your insurance policies, your 401ks, your 403bs, but really paying attention to your finances and what you really need to invest into in order to create some sort of financial growth and gains when it comes to your money. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and clarify with Tarot. Okay. Okay, please clarify Vine. Show me the cards we need to see. Please clarify Vine. Okay, you have the Four of Cups. Any other messages? Wow, flip right over and you have the Seven of Pentacles. So I feel as though with this Vine card, seek out information that will help you. The first card that came out is the Four of Cups. So I feel as though for some of you with this Four of Cups card, in the past, you may have refused offers. You may have refused guidance, assistance, and help that was being offered to you by either the universe or individuals who had a wealth of knowledge. This could have been your parents. This could have been your grandparents, a friend, someone with wisdom, knowledge, and experience. They may have been trying to offer you information and insight in order to navigate you towards the right path, and you may have refused it in the past. And I feel as though for some of you, you may have a lot of regrets for not taking on valuable information that could have allowed you to elevate and advance more quickly when it came to your finances. But I feel as though this time around with the Seven of Pentacles, you're going to be taking in the knowledge, the information that's going to be gifted to you during this time. For some of you, I feel as though there's something that you're trying to elevate or get off the ground. This could be a business, an idea, a plan, you going after a new opportunity. And I feel as though the universe is going to be gifting you knowledge, information, insight, or guiding you towards the right path that's going to allow you to see financial gains and growth by you taking in this information, taking the help that's being gifted to you and utilizing it to work in your favor. And I feel as though a lot of you are going to be doing so. And for some of you, the help that you need is right in front of you. It's important that you look up, just like with the Four of Cups card. He's busy looking at the Four Cups, not realizing the cup. He's busy looking at the Three Cups, not realizing that there's a cup being offered to him from the universe. So I feel as though the knowledge, the information, and the insight that you seek is all around you. You just have to take it in and be aware of it. And it's going to allow you to elevate and grow your finances in the way that you would like as you continue to move forward. And for some of you, I feel as though you're going to be investing into something. And as you continue to invest and gain more insight, knowledge, and information, your investments are going to continue to increase and grow as you continue to elevate. Okay, please clarify Vulture. Okay, you have the Page of Cups. Any other messages? And you have the Temperance. So I feel as though with the Page of Cups card coming out for this Vulture card, depression, anxiety, worry that something is against you. For some of you, you intuitively know that someone may be trying to work against you to block your access towards elevation. I feel as though you're very sensitive to the environment that surrounds you, and you can pick up on things energetically that may be affecting you in some sort of way. And I feel as though in the weeks ahead, you're going to be very tapped in to knowing, seeing, and feeling who's against you, what you need to invest into, or what you need to walk away from in order to maintain your peace so that you're able to continue to move forward. For some of you, I feel as though you may be addressing this issue, whether this is a toxic work environment, a person, a business endeavor, a collaboration, a situation or circumstance within your career or your personal life. I feel as though you're going to be taking action on creating some sort of stability and balance with the Temperance card. So you may be really tapping into spirituality. For some of you, you may be meditating, praying, doing different things in order to balance you out so that you're able to continue to move forward. You just need to make this change and go in a direction where there's healing, where there's balance, where there's reciprocity, where your hard work, your time, your dedication, your energy is going to pay off. For some of you, you may be investing into a career that's very demanding of you, and that's causing you a lot of stress and anxiety. And I feel as though you're going to be going after opportunities that you feel is more aligned with you, and that you feel as though there's going to be some sort of reciprocity, as well as some sort of work-life balance where you're not as stressed and where you're able to focus and get things done. But the universe is stepping in to help you in some sort of way, guide and assist you so that you can continue to move forward. But balance is key, and I feel as though you're going to be tapping into your spirituality and creating a routine or regimen that's going to allow you to free yourself up from stress, anxiety, and worry so that you can move forward in a positive direction. Okay, please clarify handshake. Please show me the cards we need to see. Please clarify handshake. Okay, you have the Justice card. So for some of you, you're being divinely aligned with the right person and the right opportunity that is divinely meant for you. With the Justice card coming out for this handshake, a meeting with a stranger could be important for what you need to look out for. There's someone that's headed in your direction or that the universe is aligning you with so that you're able to come up on a big opportunity, so that you're able to elevate when it comes to something that you're investing into or moving forward with. I feel as though the universe is going to be gifting you a lot of signs and synchronicities in order to guide you to the right person that you're meant to meet. This could be a soulmate, your soul tribe, people that you're meant to meet that's going to allow you to elevate and grow. And I feel as though through these individuals, you're going to gain a wealth of knowledge, insight, and information where the both of you are going to pour into one another. And this can also be seen with this Temperance card, where there's going to be some sort of reciprocity and an equal balance of knowledge sharing as well as financial gains and growth. For some of you, you may be partnering up with the right person that's going to allow you to elevate and take your career or your investments to the next level. But there's a fated meeting with someone that you're meant to meet, and the universe is aligning this to happen for you so that you can elevate and grow when it comes to your money. For some of you, you may be also shaking hands on a business deal, a legally binding contract, or you may be receiving some sort of financial compensation connected to a settlement or an agreement in order for you to be able to move forward when it comes to a court case. But something is definitely coming through for you that's going to allow you to either receive a settlement, a payment, or you signing a contract, doing a business deal that's really going to elevate you financially and allow your money to really grow. Okay. Please clarify hat. Okay, fell on the floor. You have the Two of Pentacles. Any other messages? Please clarify hat. Okay, and you have the Judgment card. So with this hat card, I feel as though you're definitely going to be playing a different role. I feel as though you're going to be coming from a period of financial instability to a period of financial elevation by going after a bigger or better opportunity. For some of you, you may feel as though you may have lacked the payment that you deserve for what you do for work with the Two of Pentacles card. So you may be going after a bigger or better opportunity. You may be applying for a high position within your sector, or you may be going after a new job or a new career path that's going to pay you or fairly compensate you for your work that you feel as though you truly deserve. And I feel as though you're going to be chosen for the position or elevated into a new or different or even a higher level role. And with the Judgment card, I feel as though for some of you, you're being watched by people that may be in a position of power. And I feel as though someone may be announcing that they're choosing you for an opportunity, for some sort of elevation, for a raise, a promotion out of all of the other candidates based off of your hard work, your dedication, and your focus. So you're elevating when it comes to your career, and you're elevating when it comes to your finances by taking on a new role or being gifted a new or higher level opportunity that's going to allow you to grow your money. Okay, please clarify temporary situation. Okay, you have the Knight of Wands. So with this temp card, temporary situation, with the Knight of Wands card coming out, this lets me know that your passion is going to be your driving force to getting you out of a situation. So if you're currently in a temporary situation, this could be due to your living. This could be due to your career. This could be due to you going to school. You're in a transitional phase, but your passion is your driving force that's allowing you to see this thing through, because you know that something bigger and better is coming as long as you continue to go after what you love, and as long as you continue to invest into what you feel is going to allow you to elevate financially. You know that in the end, it's all going to work in your favor. But your passion is your driving force, and it's getting you through a temporary situation so that divine timing and the right opportunity can align for you to elevate and receive bigger and better, especially when it comes to your financial situation. Okay, please clarify flowers, happiness. Okay, you have the Queen of Pentacles. So when it comes to this flowers card, happiness, I feel as though a lot of you, your hard work is definitely going to be paying off for you financially by you receiving a huge return on your investments. So by you investing wisely, following your passions, continuing to pour into what you love and enjoy doing, as well as going after bigger and better opportunities so that you can elevate within your career, within your investments, or whatever you may be pursuing, you're going to be successful and you're going to be elevating financially. So if you're going after a bigger or better opportunity, you're going to be fairly compensated for your hard work, your skills, your ideas, your gifts, your talents, as well as supported. If you're investing into becoming an entrepreneur, or even going back to school, taking a course of learning so that you can gain access to the career that you want or the job that you want, it's going to pay off big time for you, where you're going to be coming into the financial compensation that you truly deserve. And for those of you that have invested into land, real estate, the stock markets, your ideas, your creativity, a business, it's going to start to blossom and grow and take off for you. For some of you with the bird in this card, I also feel as though you're going to be receiving a message that you were chosen for a position, that you're receiving a raise, a promotion, something coming through for you big time that's really going to make you happy. But you're receiving some sort of good news, as well as you elevating financially, being promoted, receiving a raise, receiving a new job opportunity, or your hard work paying off for you so that you're coming from a period of lack to a period of abundance. So continue to move forward, my beautiful Libras. You have a lot of great things happening for you financially. I'm going to go ahead and conclude your reading right here. I thank you for coming to my channel. Once again, if you enjoyed this reading, please do not forget to like, subscribe, press the little bell for future notifications on future readings, and also comment down below. I thank you once again. Have a blessed, beautiful, and abundant rest of your month, and bye.